Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast. I'm going to do a short stitchy project today, and I wanted to give you an update on my last stitch that I was showing, and I did a little bit of stitching on. So this is called Spring. I got a package I ordered this from Amazon, I believe, like last month, and it's a set of 4 of the 4 seasons. So I completed this for the most part. The spring, as you can see, came out really pretty, if I do say so myself. Although it does have back stitch on, and so that's what I'm going to find out where I'm supposed to do the back stitch, and then I have something else. But first, I want to welcome you. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you will like what you see, and you'll like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit that notification bell. And if you're returning for my stitching, I know my title says Diamonds and Things. Well, this is a things thing for the day. So I hope you will all return, and I really appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is, as I said, that I completed most of the stitching on this except for the back stitch, and it says that 3, 4, and 13 are the back stitch, and I don't see it on here where it would go because they didn't. Some of the patterns have it outlined, but I'm going to look on this, look on the instructions and see if I can find out where it is. And I will say that there is usually, like with diamond pinning, there's leftover drills, and there was leftover floss with this too, which is good, because if I need it for something else, I can always use it. There were only 21 colors on this, but as you can see, there's only like number 6. I think I used 6, 18, and 19. I used all of it on. And the rest, there's quite a bit left. So like 1 strand left on there, which is no big deal. I have plenty of floss. My sister used to buy all sorts of stuff, and so I have a big plastic box of floss on cards that she never used, because she used to buy bunches of floss and for counted cross stitch, and I don't ever remember seeing her doing any counted cross stitch, but I digress. All right, so I'm looking at the pattern, obviously. Oh, there's some right there across. That's supposed to be a clothesline. That will be, where is it? 3, number 3. I'm not going to do this today on camera, but, oh, and the butterflies are 3. Can you see that? They're tentacles. I don't know if where'd they go? There's, sorry about that. There's a clothesline right there. Number 4 is green. Where the heck is it? I don't see it. Oh, there's some more spokes for the blue for number 3. There's 13 right there, the outline. Right in there and across there. And 4, very little back stitching, is right here on this sock hanging. Right there, the little, you see that green? So that's not much. So that won't take any long. Oh, there's a little bit up here too, by the ladybugs, of 3, and in there, all across there. So that will not take much time at all. There's some more up there along the birdhouse. So I will finish that. I was so happy when I finished this. It came out really nice, I thought. So, and obviously I have to wash it, but I'll do that after I do the back stitching. So that's the spring one. I'll set that aside. And this is the summer one I had started, as you can see. That looks really, I love all these ocean colors. So I'm going to pull this out here. This is not going to be a long one because if you've watched me on my diamond painting channel, you know that I have phone issues. So it'll probably be about 20 minutes. I think that's about all my camera can take on this phone. So this is a summer one, and there's the pattern, which you're not supposed to show the pattern supposedly, but you can see where the back stitching is up there. There's 3 of them again, 1, 6, and 7. There's 1, 6, and 7. There looks like back stitching there. Oh, that's 6. Okay, and there's some there. I like that there's not much back stitching, although I don't mind back stitching. There's some more up there that's 6. And around the clothing there will be the back stitch. Oh, look at that. Huh. I don't know if I want to do that. That's back stitching. That's number 1. Well, I'll try it when the time comes. That will be interesting to do. It'll be fun. Alrighty, so as I said, I had, I thought I started this. Maybe I didn't. I'm gonna put you on pause for a moment so I can look closer at this. Okay, I did start it. I thought so. I did all this up here and I missed a few stitches here. But I guess I'll work on 19 because it's such a nice, I say a nice bright color, and it is. Let's see what color 19 is. Let me just, let me digress for a minute and just share with you. This is 100 by 100 stitches. See if I can, this is a, I can't even remember. That's on the front. Un momento, por favor. Let me look at this closer. This is a 14 count, so I will be using 2 strands. Although, again, I'm going to put you on pause. I'll be right back. As I was saying, although, it does help if you have all your tools and utensils with you to be able to do this. So let me, I'm going to thread my floss. I'm going to put that on to the side here, get my floss out. Let me show you the floss here. All right, so we've got 1 through 21 colors. And sorry about bumping. I always do that. Here are the colors. 1 through 21. Looks like one is 310. Yes, it is. Looks like just 6 strands of most of this, which is, except for 21. Where's 21? That's the green. The green right there. Outline of the picture, and this is 19, which I'm going to use. So I'm gonna grab a strand out of here, and I'm just gonna go like this. It's always easier when it's tied in a knot. I may not be able to do this. No, it's not gonna come out like that. I can do that on the one I'm working on downstairs. I hate it when it gets in a knot, don't you? I'm just gonna pull this out, set that aside. Oh, I hope that didn't knot up. It did a little bit, but let me see if I can get it out. a stinking thing. All right. Well, I've got to put you on pause again and get my knot out here. Okay, well, I salvaged that, thankfully. I hate it when I get it in a knot. And I'm sure, you know, people who've been cross-stitching longer and, you know, all that probably have better ways to do that. But all I did was just pull it apart, pull one strand out at a time like I was attempting to do. But, you know, people who are content creators know that when you're making a video, things go wrong. So I'm just evening this up. And I use a needle threader. My needle here. So I hope you're all doing well. I just really, I just got done exercising. I did half hour on my treadmill, and I have a trampoline. Of course, I think they're calling it something else these days. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's a trampoline bouncer. I don't know what they're calling it. But I did maybe 5 minutes on that because I don't do that very frequently. So, all right. So, and I had shown these scissors on my Temu haul the other day. I was hoping they were pretty sharp and I could get into, like, you know, when you do a pin stitch, I could get in and really cut them close, but they're not any better than my other ones. So, but you know, for I think $1 something. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you closer here. They're not any better really. So let me see. I'm gonna move you down a little bit just for my convenience here. So like I said, I'm just gonna work on this a little bit. It's already at 12 minutes, so I can't have you that close, else I won't be able to get in there. So let me just adjust the camera here and get a little bit started here. I don't want to get it blurry for you either. Sorry. Again. All right, so I like to do the loop method, but I can't do that because I didn't pull it out to do that. I should have just pulled one floss string out, one floss thread, and I didn't, but that's all right. So I guess I'll have to do a pin stitch. And maybe I need to put my wonderful glasses on here. I have some magnifiers. If you know a good place to get some good magnifiers, I'd appreciate knowing where. But you know what, I like to do this. What I like to do, I should say, is I go to the back. That's my back. I run it under other threads, and I compared. I look to see where it comes out. Like this, I'm trying to keep it from not getting blurry. But if I can get this under here. And the Aida cloth is really, really stiff because I just started on it. But I'm just going to run it under here like this. Yeah, this is a pretty long thread. If you like working with longer threads, you don't, hold on. Just pulling it through. I don't want to pull it all the way through. You know, it's funny. I used to work with longer threads all the time, but since I've been using the loop method, I prefer the loop method because it's just shorter. So let me see if I can find the hole. And I'm too close, and I apologize. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it out just a little bit so it's not so blurry. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this through. Alrighty. So what has your day been like? See if I can do this, and I apologize if it looks kind of haphazard because it's so close and I've got my magnifiers on, so it makes it kind of awkward. See if I can get in here without it being too bad for you. Obviously, I don't have the greatest setup, but I really enjoy cross stitching, sometimes more so than diamond painting. It's just, to me, it's just more relaxing. Let's see if I can keep you on screen here. So I guess I'm not going to get much done in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes here, but and I watch Miho's Craft Room. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what her YouTube channel is. And I actually like the way she's got her camera set up, and I know she must use, she doesn't stitch in hand is what I'm saying, basically what I'm trying to say. And I have a frame downstairs, but I use it for a different one, and I should probably just put this in a one of the loops that I have. I have probably 5 of them that I don't even use, but this is so stiff, I don't know how well it would work in there, but it probably would. But I was talking about my magnifier glasses. These are like, the ones I use are just, they're actually, you can get them on Amazon, and it has like 5 different lenses with 5 different strengths, I should say. And I'm actually using the 5X ones, so I need something, and I've looked, and I hate to buy and return, you know. I've done that with magnifier lamps for downstairs when I cross stitch, and I just don't like buying and returning. So, but that's the only way to find out whether you like it or not, because I know like Joann's doesn't have anything great, neither does Hobby Lobby, so it's just, and I don't even think I've looked at Michael's, but it doesn't matter, because I just want something decent, you know. So I'm just going to go across here. This is called the sewing method. When you stitch like that, you just go across like that, like you were sewing. So that's what I like to do. And actually this Aida cloth needs to be bunched up and crunched up and softened up, is basically what I'm saying. But oh, sorry for the blurriness. Wow, it was really bad. Sorry about that. Can you see that better, or is that too blurry? There we go. That looks good. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my floss from crossing too much, like right in there. So what are you all working on? Oh, it went too far. I'm going to bring it back out a little bit. I don't like it that close. I think I already asked you that, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But I'm trying to multitask here. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut this in half and use it because it's way too long for me. But yeah, I was pretty bummed about these scissors. You know, I mean, even though they were cheap, they are cheap. They're pretty thick too. I was hoping for a finer tip here, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I'm getting a call from Poland. Isn't that nice?